8 more days. The hype is real, my guys, and I honestly cannot take it anymore. Like, I'm literally shaking, and all I can think right now is just to play this masterpiece that's gonna come out very soon in just 8 more days. But to be honest, I'm not just very hyped for this game. I'm also very hyped, excited, and incredibly humbled because yesterday when I posted this video, you guys immediately destroyed that like button. You guys subscribed to my channel like crazy in a rate to the point where I've never ever seen anything like this before on my channel. Like, to put it shortly, the amount of comments, the amount of people subscribing to my channel, the likes, the shares on this video, you guys basically helped expose this video to many others, and you guys made it possible so that this channel could basically receive over 200 subscribers in just a day. Like, that's insane. Like, yesterday I was very happy that 100 positive and respectful people in a week decided to subscribe to my channel. But then yesterday over 200 amazing people subscribed to my channel in just a day. And I honestly cannot thank you guys enough for that. This is a humbling experience, and seeing how 400 amazing people like you guys deciding to take a little bit of your precious time and use it to watch my videos is honestly insane to me, and I have no words to express how I'm feeling right now. Thank you so much, and I hope to connect with all of you guys way more in the near future while I do more content for you guys. Just thank you. Also, if you guys are new here, consider subscribing to my channel and join our little growing lovely family in this channel. Like and share the video because it really helps the channel a lot. And comment in the section down below, how excited are you for The Last of Us Part 2 that is going to come out in 8 days. So, no more wasting your time, and let's get right into the video. So, you guys clicked on this video, of course, because you wanted to know a little bit more of the news that came out yesterday about Haley Gross, the co-writer of The Last of Us Part 2. In this article published on gamingbolt.com, it is revealed that the developers at Naughty Dog actually had to cut off major story beats and plots because they couldn't fit them all into a coherent and good story. So now I'm going to read to you guys from this article so you guys don't have to do it yourself. But if you guys want to read it yourselves, there will be a link in the description down below so you guys can read it. It's fairly short, so I'll read it to you guys exactly what Haley Gross said about the decision to cut out so many story content off the game. So here we go. The article starts by basically saying Naughty Dog are taking the go big or go home mantra to heart with the upcoming The Last of Us Part 2. At about 25 to 30 hours long, the upcoming sequel is primed to become the biggest and most ambitious game the veteran studio has ever made, which, looking at their track record, is saying a lot. Yes, Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4, and The Last of Us. I mean, amazing games. But as it turns out, if things had gone a little differently during the development of The Last of Us Part 2, could have basically ended up being a little bit more longer than what the game is already right now. The next paragraph says, speaking in an interview with Sector, the game's co-writer Haley Gross, that during the development, Naughty Dog had to cut off a lot of content from the game, which she says is one of the hardest things that the studio had to do during the long process. Gross explained that the creative director Neil Druckmann was in charge of all those decisions, and whether or not something would end up in being in the final game would depend on how well it fit within the largest cohesive experience. Haley Gross says, "We have a huge studio with a lot of talented people who have great ideas, and we had to choose which ones would stay in the game and fit into the story and which would deviate from it. In the end, it all had to match the topic. Neil was in charge of all of it, whether it corresponded to the theme in the terms of the storytelling, artificial intelligence behavior, or the artistic side. Everything had to correspond to the central theme. The hardest part was cutting out the content, as there was a lot of things that did not make it to the final game. Very, very interesting." Now, after reading this article, all I can think right now basically is the footage that got leaked basically part of that section of the game that got cut off? Like, I just cannot stop thinking about it. Even though we all know that the 4chan written plot leaks are totally fake, could it mean that the leaked footage never actually made it to the final game? And that's, the part that got leaked. And that's why Neil Druckmann and many other Naughty Dog employees and people like Troy Baker himself, the one who plays Joel, all said that people actually think that they know the truth, they know the ending, they know everything about the story because of the leaks, but they actually don't know anything at all. And the only way to actually know about the story is to play the game fully. I mean, just think about it. The Last of Us Part 1 and Uncharted 4 had a lot of story stuff leaked. Did it ruin the game and the company and just the experience overall? Hell no, it did not. When I played Uncharted 4 and when I played The Last of Us 1 for the first time, I honestly had my mind blown. Like, they basically became the most selling games in PlayStation history and Naughty Dog history. Confirmed. If you guys want to, you can look it up, and it's exactly that. The Last of Us Part 1 sold over 17 million copies with the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 versions combined, and Uncharted 4 sold over 15 million copies, and both of these games are considered one of the best games ever made. So yeah, if basically the leaks turn out to be cut off the game, that would be a plus, because honestly that would destroy the hearts of so many haters that hate this game. We'll never see them ever again trying to trash this game. But if it turns out to be in the final game, nothing will ever compare to playing it yourself from beginning to end and actually understand the story by joining Ellie on her adventure for revenge. It is the only way. Also, subscribe to my channel if you're new here for more The Last of Us Part 2 content and Ghost of Tsushima and Cyberpunk content coming your way. Smash that like button and comment in the section down below. Share also this video because these are the 4 best ways to support the channel. And again, a special thanks to all of you beautiful people once again who made it possible for this channel to grow the way it did. And let's see if we can reach out to way more positive and amazing human beings just like yourselves so they can join our little growing family. Stay tuned for the PlayStation event that will be coming out very soon, I think in a few hours, and I'll be covering everything about that. Stay positive, stay safe, keep playing, and I'll see you guys next time.